Hi guys, I'm back with another video today. So, this video I'm doing downstairs for wrestling terms glossary, wrestling terms and glossary episode 4. This one will be the letter D for this week, and I'm going through the alphabet so people don't get confused and it's not mixed up. And anyway, okay, let's get started. So the first term is dark match. It is a non-televised match, not on TV. So what that means is you go see these matches when you go to a live event. A live event is where you go see it live. I gone to multiple of them personally, and yeah, that's it. And if you ask me to prove it, I got a bunch of tickets that can prove it. So don't test me. If you test me, fuck you. Okay, so yeah, that's that one. And a dark match, either you see them before the show starts, which they usually do, and then there's a couple of them after. Usually it's before the show starts, they have one or two. After the show, like one or two as well. So yeah, that's a dark match. Deathmatch wrestling is the most bloodiest and violent and dangerous wrestling in the world. So I shown a couple of those videos at school. I shouldn't have been showing them to you because they're age restricted, but I showed them anyway because I don't really care. It's wrestling. It's not for little kids. It's for people my age. So if any little kid watches it, don't watch it. But anyway, yeah, these happen in the United States, Mexico, and Japan. And maybe the United Kingdom. I'm not too sure about that one. But yeah, these matches are really dangerous. They do a lot of dangerous stuff. So they have a bunch of weapons. Steel chairs, ladders, tables, barbed wire, glass sheets that are not actually real glass. They're candy glass. They're like glass, but they're easy to fall into without getting hurt. But they do get cut and they do start bleeding a little bit, but not as much as real glass. And they have many other weapons. They also use salt and lemon juice to make the wound burn, to make it more make the match more violent and seem as violent as possible. But it is a very safe thing to do. They try to keep it safe. Either way, you do get cut and you do get injured. So yeah, it's a part of the sport. A lot of people think it's a crime. It's really not, because they're trying to keep it as safe as possible. If it was something really, really dangerous, yeah, they could get arrested for doing it, but it's something that they watch carefully, and it's also pre-planned. So, yeah, that's my answer to that. A dirt sheet. A dirt sheet is an inside newsletter or website in professional wrestling business, sometimes written in a negative tone or as it mean to get dirt. So get dirt is to put dirt on a story that the person who's writing it doesn't care about, or they have something bad to say it. So that's what get the dirt means. The next one is double term. Double term is a point in the match which both wrestlers are prone in the ring. So prone means they're both doing their best in the match. It's pre-planned. They know what they're doing, and they want to make it at the best match as possible. So prone means they're doing their best at what they can. So that's what prone means. If you didn't know, that's what it means. A double team. A double team is when two wrestlers in a tag team match gang on one wrestler, on an opponent, or it's considered a move, or working in union. So Most of the time, a tag team match, the one tag team partner is on the ring apron, and two guys knock him out and start beating up the other guy. That's pretty much what it is. A double term is the occurrence when both the face and the heel switch roles during an angle or wrestling match. So a lot of times this happens in wrestling match, not in angles, not really, but they don't do this stuff anymore, not too much. You might see it from time to time. So I think the best thing I can say recently that's happened with this was this Monday with Seth Rollins. So he was a face, and his angle was he was ripping on the fans and the wrestlers because they didn't win Survivor Series. And so he turned heel that same night. He's not face anymore. And that's pretty much what a double turn is. And a double turn is also where you can turn face to a heel or a heel to a face. That's what a double turn is for extra information. Okay, a draw is a wrestler or program that attracts the attention of the audience or fans. So they do this to make money off of it. If a wrestler is doing really hot right now, they're doing really good, the people want to come in the stadium and watch them. And this also counts for stories. So if it's doing good, people will come to see it. If it's not going good, they're going to take it off air and they're going to cut it. So that's what it is. A drop is to lose a match or championship. It is pre-planned for the loser that agreed to drop the match to the winner. So this is pre-planned, a pre-planned event for a story or angle where the champion loses to the winner. They already agreed to it. So most of the time this happens for short reigns and long reigns. If it's a short reign, like one day, like Kane, his idea was to hold the title for a day and then lose it the next night. Because it was already pre-planned. Same thing with a long title reign. Not too much, nothing confusing there. Okay, the next one is a dusty finish. And this is a long term, so please listen. If you don't catch it, you don't catch it. It's not really important, but it is. If you're watching wrestling for many years, most people know what it is already, but I'm just going to say it. It's going to be long, so get ready to listen for this long term. It's very long. A dusty finish. A dusty finish is where a face wins a big match that is later reversed due to a technicality by the referee, caused by interference by a face or a heel to save a heel champion from losing from a face, so another heel helps him. Or the same thing in the other case, a face champion is going to get helped by a face to win a match against a heel. So the title doesn't change by DQ. It never does. They stay champion, but the winner of the match is the winner. And it gets confusing. But in a DQ, if the champion gets the DQ, he's still champion, but he loses the match, so he's still champion. If the guy gets hit by a DQ, he wins the match. If he's champion, he stays champion. If he's not a champion, he doesn't become champion, and the champion wins the match. Pretty self there. You should know it. So, if this happens, there will be no winner in the match. This happens in certain cases, not in title matches, more into random matches like they have on a card. This is named after a wrestler named Cody Rhodes. Or, not Cody Rhodes, that's his son. Why did I say Cody Rhodes for? I mean, Dusty Rhodes, his father. Dusty Rhodes is an old wrestler that has died. Yes, he's dead. He's an old wrestler. He wrestled for many years. He's dead. He died a couple of years ago. I think it was either 2016, 2017. I can't remember, but off of that. So, this is named after him because he has had a lot of matches like this in the manner, and it's in the manner he's had a lot of these matches. These matches have happened to him in NWA, which is the National Wrestling Alliance, and WCW, which is World Championship Wrestling, which is now defunct because the WWF bought it, which is now the WWE. If you wanted me to tell you why the WWF changed their name to WWE, please like, subscribe, and I'll tell you what happened. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.